(1800 Pakistan Standard Time). Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Aisha Nayab. First, the headlines. Prime Minister says international community has expressed its support to the people of Pakistan on devastation caused by catastrophic floods in the country. Finance Minister says stabilizing local currency and reducing inflation and interest rate are priorities of the government. President has called upon the universities to focus on research and development activities to produce quality and skilled manpower. The Corps Commanders Conference held in Rawalpindi today with Army Chief in the chair expressed the resolve that resurgence of terrorism will not be tolerated. Israeli forces have martyred 4 Palestinians during a raid on a refugee camp in the occupied West Bank. And the 5th T20 match between Pakistan and England will be played in Lahore today. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif says the international community has expressed its support with the people of Pakistan on devastation caused by catastrophic floods in the country. During the Federal Cabinet meeting held in Islamabad today, the Prime Minister apprised the Cabinet about his recent visits to Uzbekistan and the United States to attend Shanghai Cooperation Organization meeting and UN General Assembly session respectively. The Prime Minister informed that he and his delegation held very productive meetings with the world leaders including presidents of China, Russia and Turkey on the sidelines of both the events. Shehbaz Sharif informed the Cabinet that leadership of the Central Asian countries has also expressed a strong desire for connectivity of all kinds with Pakistan. He commended his Cabinet members and senior government officers over the success of his visits to attend Shanghai Cooperation Organization in Samarkand as well as the 77th session of United Nations General Assembly in New York. The Prime Minister particularly commended the role of Federal Minister Bilawal Bhutto Zardari, Maryam Aurangzeb, Shri Rahman, Minister for State Hina Rabbani Kar and others for highlighting Pakistan's viewpoint on the global platforms during tours. He also welcomed Ishaq Dar on assuming the office of Finance Minister and prayed for his success. The Prime Minister also appreciated the performance of former Finance Minister Miftah Ismail for his excellent performance in the difficult times. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif called on President Dr. Arif Alvi in Islamabad today. The overall situation of the country was discussed during the meeting. Federal Minister for Finance and Revenue Senator Muhammad Ishaq Dar says stabilizing local currency and reducing inflation and interest rates are priorities of the government. Talking to media after taking oath in Islamabad today, he vowed to revive the economy. He said, "We do not believe in mere verbal claims, or rather history is testimony of our economic performance." Ishaq Dar expressed satisfaction over the appreciation of a rupee over the last 2 days, saying this has reduced our loans. The federal minister said the country is currently faced with the worst economic crisis because of mismanagement of previous government of PTI. He said it was because of the efforts of former Finance Minister Miftah Ismail that the country averted default. He, however, said that the mess left behind by the previous government could not be cleared in 6 months. Ishaq Dar regretted that the PTI government during its last days in office violated the international agreements to take political mileage. He regards the case against him. Ishaq Dar said it is a fake. He said he has been a consistent taxpayer over the last 34 years and that he never delayed his tax returns. Earlier, President Dr. Arif Alvi administered the oath to Senator Ishaq Dar as Federal Minister. Interior Minister Rana Sanaullah says Imran Khan's negative, divisive and false narrative has been exposed in a recent audio leak and the nation should recognize PTI chief's real face. Talking to media in Islamabad today, he said it was Imran Khan who hatched a baseless US conspiracy of regime change in Pakistan for political gains. He said Imran Khan was dislodged through a democratic and constitutional way when he lost support of his allies while new government led by Shehbaz Sharif replaced the previous regime with the help of coalition partners. On the occasion, the Interior Minister also played the recently leaked audio containing conversation between Imran Khan and his former Principal Secretary Azam Khan. Rana Sanaullah says also urged media and civil society organizations to come forward for forensic audit of Imran Khan's leaked audio. This is Radio Pakistan. President Dr. Arif Alvi has called upon the universities to focus on research and development activities to produce quality and skilled manpower to expedite socio-economic development of the country. The President made these remarks while chairing a follow-up meeting on the National University of Modern Languages Islamabad at Iman-e-Sadr today. The President said hiring qualified, committed and professional faculty is of paramount importance for imparting the latest knowledge and for the intellectual development of the graduates. Army Chief General Qamar Javed Bajwa has expressed satisfaction over operational preparedness of formations and directed them to maintain strict vigil to guard against any threat. During 251st Corps Commanders Conference in Rawalpindi today, he directed that all formations must leave no stone unturned to take action against terrorists in coordination with other law enforcement agencies. The forum undertook a comprehensive review of security environment with special focus on situation along the borders, internal security and other professional matters of the army. It expressed the resolve that resurgence of terrorism will not be tolerated. The forum was also briefed in detail on external and internal security situation with particular focus on flood situation and ongoing relief efforts being undertaken by army formations across the country. The Corps Commanders Conference expressed solidarity with flood victims who are braving great difficulties and resolved to extend maximum assistance for their relief and rehabilitation. General Bajwa commended formations for reaching out to the people in distress and helping them to mitigate their sufferings. He also praised Army doctors, engineers, paramedics and FWO for provision of services on emergency in flood-hit areas and directed them to focus on relief, rehabilitation, reconstruction and help restore routine life in these areas. Chinese ambassador to Pakistan Nong Rong called on Minister for State for Petroleum Dr. Musaddiq Malik and discussed matters of mutual interest. According to a press release during the meeting, the minister highlighted the importance of Pakistan-China partnership and reiterated Pakistan's commitment to increased cooperation in the energy sector. The interim Afghan government has signed a provisional deal with Russia to supply gasoline, diesel, gas and wheat to Afghanistan. Acting Afghan Commerce and Industry Minister Haji Nuruddin Azizi said that his ministry is working to diversify its trading partners and that Russia had offered the Taliban administration a discount to average global commodity prices. In the occupied West Bank, 4 Palestinians have been martyred and 40 others injured during an Israeli military raid on a refugee camp in Jenin area. The Palestinian Ministry of Health said that the men martyred were Ahmad Al-Wina, Ubaid Hazim, Muhammad Al-Wani and Muhammad Abu Nasha. In Congo, 22 people have been killed when 2 Uganda military helicopters crashed in eastern part of the country. Uganda had sent troops to its Central African neighbor in December to help fight a violent rebel group known as Allied Democratic Forces. The 5th T20 match between Pakistan and England will be played at Gaddafi Stadium in Lahore today. The match will start at 7:30 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. The 7-match series between both the countries is leveled 2-2. And finally, the weather report. Mainly dry weather is likely to prevail over most parts of the country, while hot in central and southern parts during the next 12 hours. However, rain with wind thunderstorm is expected at isolated places of Potohar region, northeast Punjab, upper Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Kashmir, and Gilgit-Baltistan. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletin on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News.